Live on the LI Sports Network, Varsity Hockey, the St. A's Friars, and the Kings Park Commack Knights. My name's Travis Quigley, taking you through the call, and if you've been tuned in over the last week or so here on the LI Sports Network, we've been teasing a special announcement, and right here joining me, we have Brandon Perrone. Brandon owns and operates Between the Pipes Hockey. I've known Brandon for, about 10 years now, BP?
Oh, yeah.
It's been about a decade that we've known each other, and Brandon played at a very high level, played for Long Island University, Division I NCAA. Brandon and I played for the Long Island Junior Royals back in the day. But Brandon, thank you first of all for coming down tonight, joining us for this broadcast. And first, I just want to get your thoughts about what you're looking forward to tonight for this varsity game.
Yeah, I'm excited. I used to play for St. John the Baptist, so it's definitely a different atmosphere with a lot of fans here, and it's going to be a really good game. I'm very excited.
Yeah, well, definitely once the game gets going, I'm sure we'll have some camera pans around so you can see the crowd. Both sides of the fan section are filling up really quickly here. Before the game gets started, we've got about a minute 30 left in warm-ups here. Brandon, I'd like for you to be able to just explain your background. You know, both of us grew up here on Long Island. Just talk about, your come up in youth hockey, where you played junior hockey, and, of course, your final destination over at LIU.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you for having me on. I grew up, I played for PAL. I started playing hockey there. After that, I played for the Royals and the Gulls. And then when I was about 15, I moved away to Texas to play for the Texas Brahmas. After that, I played 3 years in New Jersey for the Titans in the NAHL. After those 3 years, I ended up going to Alaska, Anchorage, where I spent about a year and a half because of the COVID. The funds couldn't be kept with Alaska. So it worked out perfectly that I went from the furthest school to the closest school possible at LIU. And now I'm here, so all paths lead to here. And I'm excited to be here.
So let's circle back. Let's kind of go back to the beginning of his junior career. Like you said, we played together in the Royals. After that season, you packed up, you moved to Texas. I'm sure a lot of the players here, young, they were around that age. You were that age. Some of those guys on the ice right now, varsity, you packed up, you moved to Texas halfway across the country. I'm sure that might have been a bit of a scary experience, but in the end of the day, I'm sure it helped you mature and become a better person and hockey player.
Oh, definitely. I learned a lot about that. My laundry's not going to be done. I'm going to have to cook my own food and all that stuff. I feel like I really matured, and my mom feels like she lost out on a couple of years, but I definitely matured and wouldn't trade it for the world. It was a great learning experience for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. And, the grind of junior hockey, you put all those hours in, the long bus rides, and you finally get to achieve your goal of playing at the NCAA level. Like you said, first at Alaska Anchorage and then coming back home, playing at LIU, being a part of that inaugural team. First, talk to us about playing at Alaska Anchorage, what that was like breaking in, and then, of course, being able to come home and be part of that first ever team at LIU.
Yeah, definitely. I was a little, shell-shocked when I went to Alaska. I was expecting to get picked up by dogs in a sled. I didn't know what was going to happen, but it was awesome. The fans were great. It was a great atmosphere, and I loved it a lot there. Then being a part of LIU is something, when we played, I, in the wildest dreams, would have ever thought Division I hockey would be on Long Island. So being a part of that first team and then playing there for the last 3 years, it was such a great experience. Having my friends, family come to my games, I wouldn't trade it for the world. It was an awesome experience. I was very lucky and fortunate for.
Yeah, and of course, can't forget, after that LIU season finished up, you went on, played a little bit of pro hockey. What was that like down in the SCHSHL?
Yeah, definitely. Playing pro hockey was a different experience. You're really on your own, and that's why juniors and all of these things really help you pave the way to that life you're going to have playing pro hockey. And it was a great experience, and I said, all of those learning experiences really help you to be able to be a pro.
Yeah, I think both you and I can agree. This game teaches you a lot. It helps you mature from a young age, and it kind of forces you to have those adult learning experiences when you're still a teenager. So it really forces you to grow up quick and be ready to be a man or a woman, whatever you are, however old you are, whatever level you get to. We're just about ready for puck drop here between the Friars, so we'll turn you over to the action. Kings Park Commack Knights, St. Anthony's Friars, just about set and ready to go. Underway, the Knights win the opening faceoff. And it's dumped in quickly. Physical action right away in the corner. And we got a whistle immediately for a hand pass. Kings Park Commack crowd with the "You Can't Do That" chants early on. BP, we didn't get crowds like this when we were playing in this league.
Yeah, I don't even think anyone knew St. John's was a team when I was playing.
Yeah, I mean, for me, playing on West Islip, you got like 5 or 6 different towns combined. As we got a chance here for Jesse Lemza, splits through the D, can't get the shot off. Nice defense from Cormac Terry. Knight still with the puck. Ronnie Kemley spinning around, taken down by Terry, and the Friars crowd now is getting rocking. Like I mentioned, West Islip, there's like 5, 6 different towns, still is, of course, and it's tough getting all those people together in one spot. Same for you, St. John's, everybody across the island coming together for school. Not as easy as, you know, some of these local teams like KPC, like the Smithtown Hop Hog Bulls to get a big crowd in the building.
Oh, yeah, definitely. And it makes such a difference for the players, you know, getting more excited for the games, wanting to be that hero when you go to school tomorrow.
Big collision on the half boards. Both sides still looking to get some shots on as Hladzinski dumps it into the opposite end. Body check there. Jack Salva. One-timer from the point, kick save, another save made, kicks out on top of the net. Move to Flynn, Flynn fires off target. Knights hold it in from the point, gloved and taking the whistle, Dominic Filer. And now we got some rough stuff after the whistle. Just a minute 33 in, and you can see this rivalry has brewed over from last season. Official taking players from both sides. Chants from both sides going back and forth. BP, the energy in here tonight, it's a little bit wild, and this game has just started.
Yeah, it definitely got a college hockey atmosphere here for sure. It's been exciting so far. I was not expecting it.
Got this game and every game of the Suffolk County High School season right here on the LI Sports Network. Make sure you stay tuned on our social media channels. Throughout the game here, we'll announce all the stuff that we're getting set to do in the partnership between the LI Sports Network and Between the Pipes Hockey. Friars on the breakout, taken down, no penalty. Fans were looking for a call. Refs are going to let these guys play it out as we got coincidental penalties from that following whistle. Friars break it out, but hits the official. It's dumped back in. Filer stops it behind the cage. O'Doherty wheels around, stops up, evaluates his options, and says, you know what, I'm going to carry it myself. Little inside, outside, takes the shot, save made, poked out from the point, blocked shot. Sia Frone using the shin pad there, getting in the way. Cycled around, and Angelo can't get it out on the first try. Getting a little tough to see for us here with all the fans in the building. From the point, gets blocked. Collected off the boards. Carrasco Jr. Chipped out, stopped up at the red line by Cormac Terry, dumped in. Friars starting to make a change. Knights also looking to make a change. Terry pinches, keeps it in on the backhand. But a rush now for KPC. Terry with a great back check. Drop pass for Galgano. Drops to Delio. Shot is saved by Filer, and he takes the whistle. And a penalty coming here. Atmosphere incredible here tonight. North Rink at the rinks. Believe it's going to be a Friars power play early on here. cross-checking the call, and I want to say that was Willie Bozeman who's going to the box.
Yeah, I think the Friars need to capitalize on them taking a lot of bad penalties, so we'll see if they can capitalize here.
Oh, you know the first goal of this game, whichever way it goes, the crowd's going to jump up. The ceiling might come off the building. KPC able to get it out on the face-off win. Good way to start the penalty kill. Brody O'Doherty back to set up the power play breakout. Moves it north, and Schendorf cuts to the middle. Schendorf and O'Doherty, both returning players to this Friars team that lost in the SCHSHL final last season. Centering pass covered up by the Kings Park netminder, Jacob Dufresne. Both these teams 1-0 coming into this one. St. A's beat East Islip in their opening game by a final score of 9-4. And Kings Park Commack beat Northport Huntington, who we'll see later tonight, by a final score of 6-3. Shot from the points knocked down by First. Sent out into the neutral zone. Lemza trying to spring, doesn't get there. Terry leaves it for Aspromonte. And now O'Doherty enters. Drop pass for Schendorf. Lost it, and now here comes Lemza one-on-one shorthanded. Tries the move to the center of the sheet, gets it back, backhander, saved, covered up, and another whistle, 1:09 left on the power play. It's about 4 minutes played here in the first period.
Pace of play has been great so far. A lot of hits, a lot of smart plays so far with the puck too.
Do the face-off to the left of Filer. Tight game so far, like you mentioned, Brandon. There's a shot from the dot, is blockered away. Azaridi, the assistant captain for the Friars, breaks it out. It's dropped back to O'Doherty once again. O'Doherty, definitely the quarterback of this power play unit, loses the puck on the check there. It's how they teach it when you're growing up. Separate man from puck. 40 seconds left on the power play. Salva in on the forecheck hard. St. A's just unable to get set up in the offensive zone here. It's been a stingy penalty kill so far from the Knights. Another one dumped all the way down. Poked ahead, Zach Sorrell. Over the blue line, Sorrell backhanded to the slot, shots blocked. Sorrell knocks it down. Backhand wraparound through the slot, save made, Dufresne. Brandon, being a goalie yourself, I'm sure you like that one. Good positioning, good push out, post to the top of the crease.
Yeah, gotta love the confidence, especially not too many shots early, to be able to fight through that screen at the end and then be able to get to the top of the paint, what you like to see from your goaltender.
To the right of Dufresne, 8 seconds left on the power play. Rocca at the dot for the Friars. There's DeSaro there for the Knights, backhanded by Rocca over the net. Back to even strength now. Justinik throws a check off the bench. Wheeling to the middle. Catallo shoots, goes off a body, ends up in the corner. KPC starting the breakout. Sauced across the ice. Doesn't find the tape, so the Friars get it, move it D to D. Back around the wall, collected there, and now Budicavoli chips it ahead. One more time, it's pushed forward, but I'm going to get it by the defender. We get a hand pass, a whistle blown in the neutral zone.
Let's see if KPC can start to build some momentum after that big kill they just had.
Yeah, never want to take a penalty early in the game, but when you do kill it off, and kill it off as cleanly and as successfully as they just did, that has to build some confidence.
Oh, definitely.
Saucer pass ahead. Again, nobody home for the Knights. Comes a loose puck in the neutral zone, flipped up in the air. Both sides just trying to gather possession as Ciafrone dumps it in deep. Headed off for a change. It's rimmed up the half boards, breakout through the middle, misses the tape of Bisogno. And Justynek goes back the other way. Shoots, gloved by Filer. Waits for the Knights to get close and takes the whistle.
Yeah, St. Anthony's has done a great job clogging the neutral zone and making KPC not to be able to get anything going.
KPC fans with the "we can't hear you" chants, and I'm sure when they get a second, the Friars will respond. Both fans loud and engaged here tonight. Chipped in, foot race. First, nice defensive play there, sliding across to poke it away, takes a hit, and then Lemza comes in and lays the boom in the corner. Took out Scorsha. It's chipped out, Lemza collects it, 2-on-1 for KPC. Lemza, spin around pass, backhand shot from Kemley, and Filer makes the save with the left pad. Prang holds it in the zone. Tries to move it to the left flank for Kemley. Kemley just tries to cycle it now. Kemley pokes it back, Lemza collects it. Lemza loses it. St. Anthony's, Schendorf. Slide through, doesn't hit O'Doherty. Prang doesn't get it out first try. Move to the middle, Schendorf, snapshot, save made. Might have went off the post. Turnaround shot goes wide. Schendorf chips it to himself. Little drop pass behind the net, gets it back. Poked off the stick, foot race for it. Near side corner, cycled again. Hladzinski uses the glass to get it out. It's going to go the length of the ice. No icing. 7:15 to go, first period, 0-0, still on the scoreboard. Travis Quigley, Brandon Perrone here tonight taking you through the call. Friars moving north, knocked down and collected by Sorrell. Dropped through the middle. Wheeling, firing, blocked. That was Busa. Busa gets it back. One more time in the middle. Left pad save by Dufresne. Collision there. Knocked off the puck with Sorrell. Flynn on the backhand. Chipped ahead. Coyle loses it. Budakavoli around the net. Being pressured. Turns it over. Salva picks it off. Walks in. Can't handle it cleanly. Coyle has it, backhander blocked. Salva shot blocked again. One goes off the side of the net and sent around. Flynn's gonna pick it up off the yellow. Cycles it down into some empty space. Two Friars, two Knights battling for the puck. Right on the hash marks. It's the Friars who come away with it. Can they break it out of their zone? Held in. Nice job there getting across. I believe that was Jack Frank. Terry loses it. Friars making a change, so Terry by himself gets it back though. Drop pass, shots blocked by Coyle. Good chance for Carrasco. Kept in at the blue line. Moved across off the tape of Carrasco. He'll collect it, fire a slap shot, stick save made. Angelo for the Knights. Can't get it out. Wheeling middle, pulling, shooting right into the chest of Dufresne. Whistle blown. 5:20 to go.
Both goalies have done a great job of staying calm and letting the play come to them. It's been a great goaltending battle so far.
And that's a reason why both of these teams are going to have a really good chance to have a long, successful season and a long playoff run, because they both don't have, 1 and 2s. They have 1As and 1Bs. They're very deep, both these teams, and will certainly be in contention for the championship when that rolls around later in the season. Another collision behind the net. Friars break out, stretch pass, hits the tape of Catallo. Catallo pulls right off the mask of Dufresne. Little Austin Matthews-esque shot right there. Sattler plays it up the boards. Blowing a tire in the middle of the ice, but keeping it in for a moment was Rocca. Rocca's going to head off for a change. All 5 Friars are going to head off for a change. Delio's trying to stretch the ice, but Sattler's pass is picked off. O'Doherty beats him, but loses it first, collects it. Assistant captain for the Knights. Had a solid defensive game so far here. Arm up, penalty coming, and the Knights are going to get a power play here. O'Doherty, who was hustling back on the back check, takes the penalty, and now we hear the crowd. So 2 minutes, O'Doherty for holding. Face off to the right of Filer. And the Knights are able to win it back and set things up. Right flank to Salva, shot gets blocked. Clearing attempt is fanned on first try. Now just skating it out is Budakavoli. Over the blue, shorthanded. Takes it onto the backhand. Moves it around, Salva picks it up. And gives it to Kemley. Kemley on the power play breakout, rushes into the zone. Moves it to the point for Lemza. Skate to stick. Wines, shoots off a stick behind the net, bounces around. Prang takes a hit, and a high flip goes off the glove. Collected, carried in. Another big collision at the blue line. Bunch of players hit the deck. Lemza's going to slide in. Stick lift. Could have been a 2-on-1. Another big hit and a penalty called. I believe the official's taken both. It's almost getting hard to hear my own thoughts, Brandon, with how loud these fans are.
Yeah, and I think for the players, you got to learn how to be a pro and not let this crowd get too into your way and take these bad penalties that we'd see. I think cooler heads will definitely prevail here in this game.
Definitely. So now we got coincidental penalties. It's definitely Brian Prang for KPC, and I believe it's Michael Catazone, pardon me, for the Friars. Back to the action, and the Knights able to win the draw. So coincidental stays a KPC power play. Haberman's dump in is picked off and sent 200 feet. Blodzinski collects and is stopped up behind the net, awaiting the swinging Coyle. Coyle now with some speed over the blue line. Carries wide on the backhand, shoots it, pad save, rebounds there off a body in the corner. Clearing attempt, Blodzinski keeps it in. Off the body of Flynn. Tough save for Filer, but he made it. 25 seconds left on the power play. Flynn's on the half boards. Moves it low. Flynn drives the net. DeSaro sauces one behind for Flynn. To the point, Haberman. Haberman up top, Blodzinski fires. Doesn't go. One last clear, that's going to do it for the power play. Back to even strength in 2 seconds. 5-on-5 once again, nothing still on the board. And it's Haberman breaking it out. Leaves it to Flynn, who gets it poked away. Wins it back. Self-chip from Flynn. It's picked up from Coyle. Coyle shoots off the shin guard of Budakavoli. Sliding across, picking it up, Catalo over the blue, can't split the D. 3-on-2 for the Knights. Flynn enters with the puck. Coyle to Flynn. Flynn, back post. No tape there. Stays in the zone. Sattler on the backhand, puts it into the corner. Flynn using the size advantage to protect the puck. pinned up against the yellow. DeSaro, Flynn, Budicavoli. Rocca in there as well. Knights come away with it. First, self-chip off the boards. Toe drag, runs into his own player. Arm up, penalty called. Interference. And I believe it's going against the Friars. Joe Rocca headed to the box.
It's only a matter of time before one of these teams capitalizes on one of these power plays.
Someone's certainly going to break through here. Like you said, just a matter of time. Not for lack of chances from either side either. It's just, I think, what you and I were always taught, I think, coming up, and it's the grade A chances. Both sides haven't had those grade A chances. They've been kept mostly outside of the dots, outside of the house.
Yeah, definitely. And a lot of big blocks from both teams, too, helping their goalies out.
That's something that carries to every level. Coaches love that. Turnaround shot off a body, loose in front, cleared out. Under a minute to go here in the first period. .40 seconds, and breaking it out of the Knights, pushed in by Salva, and Salva's going to be F1 on this forecheck. Big collision there. Salva laying the boom. But the Friars come out with it. 2-on-1 shorthanded. O'Doherty, back door, doesn't find the stick of Bisogno. And the Knights come in off sides. 17 seconds left in the period. 1:08 remaining on their power play.
This game's really starting to open up now.
And I'm interested to see how much the physicality continues to pick up, and if that leads into more extracurricular stuff after whistles, which leads to more parades to the penalty box.
Oh, yeah, I think we'll see a lot more penalties.
And we'll see how that affects the game, obviously. As the pass across the blue line comes out, Salva picks it up, 7 seconds left, spins and shoots it from the red line. Filer gloves it, puts it down, O'Doherty dumps it out, and that does it for the first period. Goose eggs across the board between the Kings Park Commack Knights and the St. Anthony's Friars. So while we got this intermission time, Brandon, would love to speak with you more about Between the Pipes hockey, what you do there, your goals and your initiatives, and the work you do with goalies and skaters across the island.
Yeah, definitely. I got into it because my mom suggested the idea of trying to give back and help people, because I never kind of had that idea and information growing up. So that's what really got me into it, and I just fell in love with coaching. We do goalie lessons, player lessons. We just started a new program for the mentorship program of teaching kids around this age of what it's like to be a Division I athlete, a pro hockey player, and what all the everyday things that you got to do. Because I think that's important for them to realize, is a lot of them think they are working hard, but you really are competing against a lot of players. So I think that's important.
Yeah, I think what you just said is really important. Sometimes, especially being from Long Island, where there are so many talented players, you kind of get encapsulated in that bubble, and you kind of think that you might be the best player in your team, one of the best players in your league locally, but then you kind of step outside that bubble, and it's like there's a lot of talented players out here. And I think both of us, we can speak from experience. You moving away to Texas, obviously playing college in Alaska, myself playing junior hockey, Apple Corps for the New Jersey Rockets, various places. You kind of have that shell shock when you first move away, and you see how many talented players there are, not just from the States, from Canada, from Europe, all over, coming here because this is where the best players play.
Oh, 100%. I think everyone's good. That's the thing you'll realize. And for these kids, it's just realizing that it's the little details that separate it. Like for the players blocking shots, getting pucks in, just little details are the things that really separate guys when you get better.
Absolutely. It's always, I like to say it, you can tell the players, obviously from skill-wise, the top players from skill and from skating, but it's really what separates the top guys from the players that are really, really good. It's that IQ and how well you know the game and see the game and those little details like you just said.
Yeah, 100%. The quicker these kids are able to learn that, the further they'll go. Like you said, you never know how good you are until you go to these top teams and your role might change. And being able to take a self-ego check, and maybe you're a third-line guy to start instead of always being a first-line guy, and understanding that's really important.
And again, that's something so important that you just mentioned here, Brandon, and something that's overlooked, I think, a lot is the mentality it takes, because hockey is a team sport, obviously, but we're human beings. Each individual wants the best for themselves, and obviously, in no matter what sport, circumstance, work, life, egos are involved, and it's always important being able to put that aside for the betterment of the team, and understanding that, you know, maybe on one team your role's that first-line scorer, but on this team you might need to be used as that third-line, fourth-line grinder type player. And it's always being able to be adaptable and coachable in any situation. As the Friars rush forward, one-on-one, trying to split the D. Actually, a one-on-two. It was Azaridi looking for his first goal of this season.
Yeah, and I think it's important, too, for these guys here of not letting the crowd dictate too many bad penalties and all that. It's just learning and, like you said, putting the team before you. Putting the team first is taking a punch and not taking a punch back to take a penalty, is taking a punch to get your team on the power play to win the game. And I think that's what both of these teams can definitely improve on.
And like you said, it's, especially as this game goes on, a shot from the point, they score right off the face-off! Thomas Azaridi gets the first goal of the game right as the power play expired. It's 1-0 Friars.
Yeah, what a weird play out in front. I mean, you could see this play happen. Just a quick shot, goes off the defenseman's skate, and it's a really tough read for the goalie Jacob there to make that off of that skate blade right in front. Lucky break, but a good face-off win leads to that play.
You put pucks on the net, good things happen, and that's exactly what Azaridi did there. Like you said, pinballed off a couple of skates and squeaked through the 5-hole of Jacob Dufresne. And we got the first goal of this one just 51 seconds into the middle frame. St. Anthony's up 1-0.
That's why it's never a bad play to go to the net or put pucks on net when you have traffic in front. You never know what's going to happen.
The Knights won the draw after the goal. It's out in the neutral zone right now. Delayed offsides against KPC. Busa moves it forward, chipped ahead. Azaridi didn't see it, going off for a change. Haberman enters the zone, takes a hit. Now it's Coyle who collects it. Coyle out front. Salva, what a glove save! And the whistle from Filer. More rough stuff going on. More penalties coming.
What a big save there by Filer. Gets a bad push out to the middle, but never gives up on the play. That's what you like to see from your goalie.
Great stop there from Filer. Not easy when he's moving across left to right. Skaters moving right to left. Dives back over.
Yeah, and that's what you love to see in this world we live in with goalies today. It's about being so technically sound. But at certain points, it doesn't matter. You got to be an athlete and do what you can to stop the puck. So that's what you saw there, is a good technical form, and then being able to be an athlete and make a big save.
KPC looking to keep the offense going here. In on the forecheck hard right now. Frank does a good job to keep the puck in, but now it's out. Frank's going to have to hustle back to get it because Carrasco's forechecking hard, as is Joe Rocca. Sent up the same side to Justinic, but Carrasco blew a tire and takes the net out, so we get a whistle.
These refs definitely got their hands full tonight. Same with the security guards trying to keep these kids from yelling across from each other.
Yeah, security certainly has their hands full here. Like we mentioned a couple of times, full crowd on both sides. I really don't see much empty space on either side. If anyone's filing in late, they're going to have a real hard time finding somewhere to stand. Face off right in front of us here. spectator side. Whacked forward by DeSaro and then chipped into the zone by St. Anthony's defenseman Daniel Savalos. Savalos keeps it in, plugging up the boards. Comes out now and moves it D to D. Chipped ahead by Justinic, sent back towards the Knights' end. Knights in their white jerseys. St. A's in those classic black and gold. Glove save by Filer on the shot from Sia Frone. Another whistle. 12:34 to go, second period. 1-0 St. Anthony's. If you joined us late, Thomas Azzariti scored 51 seconds into this period. Zach Sorrell picked up the apple. O'Doherty and Flynn sitting in the box right now with coincidental roughing penalties. They should be out in about 1 minute and a whistle. To the right of Filer for the faceoff. Delio in for KPC, and he's going to win it back to Frank pretty clean. Shot is gloved down by Cormack Terry, and the captain gets the wheels turning. Over the blue line, right shot defenseman, dangles in, backhand pass. Was looking for Bisogno, missed it. Fanning on the shot, worked out. From the point, almost found the home. To the point with Terry again, puts it off the back wall. Yeah, tough one too. Now it's in the corner. Delio picks it up, gets the red line, dumps it in. Collected, and Budicavoli leaves it for Terry, gets it back. Moves it behind for Terry. Those two having a little bit of a catch. Terry just pokes it ahead. Bisogno dumped in, pad save. That was like the miracle shot right there. You send it in late, drive the net. Delio's able to chip it out. Just pinball back and forth right now. Hladzinski collects it. Stops up behind the net, evades a big check there. Bozeman turns it over though through the middle. Walking in, firing. Glove save made. Ryan Leone taking that shot there. Hladzinski and Leone going at the puck. Picked up by Scorsha to the middle off the stick of Dufresne. Cleared out, played with a high stick by Savalos. Foot race for it. And now we get a whistle. Puck touched up by the Friars. High stick, the call. 10:46 left, second period.
Yeah, I'd like to see KPC connect with some more passes. I feel like they've been throwing the puck around. I think if they could connect with a couple passes, they could catch St. Anthony's in transition. So we'll see if they're able to clean that up.
Face-off won by St. A's. First gloves it down, puts it into the corner, and Silvaios gonna rim it around the boards. Chipped ahead, 2-on-2. Schendorf gets taken out. Took a hit up against the dasher there. Offsides, I believe, was the call from the linesman, John Sandos. I think security's had enough here, Brandon. Friars win the face-off. We'll take you back to the action on the ice. KPC able to break it out. It's Ronnie Kemley who carries into the zone. Shoots, blockered behind by Filer. Lemza picks it off. Has the puck off angle, plays it around, but it skips off the boards and out into the Knights zone. First is going to pick it up. 10 minutes to go here, second period. 1-0. St. A's is on top. Icing waved off. Collected by Budicavoli. Being harassed a little bit, dishes it to O'Doherty. Reverse play there. Swiped away, but O'Doherty there to collect it again.
Got numbers if they hurry.
Yeah, and O'Doherty creating a chance for himself. Drop pass, shot. Nice save by Dufresne using that left shoulder. Hemley finds Lemza, but a back-checking Busa pokes that one off the stick of Jesse Lemza. Dumped in, Knights trying to make a wholesale change here. They do so successfully. Friars are able to get it out. Trying to find the tape of Busa. Busa looking to win the battle, keep it in the zone. He does, takes a big hit from Salva, arm up. We got a penalty coming against KPC. Flynn touches up, we get the whistle. And it's gonna be Jack Salva who's going to the box here. .848 to go, second period. And officials having both teams go to the bench because I believe what's happening here is the student section for the Knights is being told that they need to leave. And that seems to me what's happening. I don't see any other reason why we'd be getting a pause here.
Well, there's a first for everything for me. I've never seen this before.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I haven't seen this before either.
The ref now waiting to make sure the fans are kicked out here.
Hopefully this is a message to fans watching at home. You gotta keep the vulgar stuff out of the rink. You know, we're here. This is of course high school hockey, but it's about sportsmanship. It's about the players on the ice. Like I said, got to keep the vulgar stuff, got to keep those sort of things out of the rink. Certainly causing a delay in the game here. And the start of what's going to be a St. Anthony's power play with Salva in the box for elbowing.
Doesn't look like we're going to be starting anytime soon.
No, it seems as if the fans are trying to plant their flag, but that's just not going to fly here at the rinks. We've been coming here our entire lives, Brandon, and again, not sure either of us have seen anything.
I was getting yelled at, and my family was there, and I looked over at my Nana, and she was going up into the other stands to go yell at the student section to stop yelling at me. And I was pretty mortified. So a lot of crazy things could happen when these high school kids get
being yelled at by parents of my own team. And I was confused. I was like, what's going on here? Why are you yelling at me? I'm on your team. And now I'm being honest, it'll just go better if the fans quickly and quietly leave the building as security is asking them to.
It looks like the head coach is up here now from the bench.
And it truthfully shouldn't have to come down to this. Coach now headed back over to the bench. This is, like we said, this is certainly escalated to a level that we do not. Well, if they ask us, we got it here. 8:48 left. Leave the building. It was just a select couple of fans that I believe security Takes a big hit there from Cormack Terry. Play through the seam. Schendorf shoots. Save made. Dufresne.
Dufresne keeping him in it.
That was a big stop there again, getting post to post. Lemza almost avoided the hit there if he did.
A couple seconds here.
Yeah, both sides. Like you said, discipline going to be extremely key here, especially as this game still remains 1-0. Schendorf scores! 2-0 St. Anthony's. James Schendorf on the power play makes it 2-0 St. A's. Great puck movement there from the Friars, Brandon.
Yeah, I think that play all starts with a great play on the half wall. You want to get the goalie moving side to side, and they do a great job of getting the goalie moving. Tough save for Dufresne there to get over, and a great shot, low glove, beating him on the short side there.
Like you said, not easy moving post to post for Dufresne. Schendorf from Aspromonte and Scotia.
Yeah, great pass by Aspromonte to set that play up as well, and a better finish.
And again, something that, is preached at the higher levels that Schendorf did right there. He received the pass, no stick handle. Fired it right away as soon as he collected it.
Yeah, 100%.
You as a goalie, that shooter takes that stick handle. It makes it way easier for you to get across.
Oh, and a goalie as fast as Dufresne, he's going to give him the opportunity to get over. So a great all-around play to do that quick release there.
O'Doherty fires quickly, and Dufresne makes the save and covers it up. So 2-0 the score. Schendorf the second here in the second period. Azaridi started it off. Both goals on the power play. Shot gets blocked by Justinik. Rocca has it now. Tries to move it to the point. Justinik picks it off. Not sure that saucer pass went the direction he was looking. It's turned over. Carrasco trying to pass it first. Just a really solid and stable defensive game that Ryan First plays as he has the puck once again. 5:30 to go, second period. So back to the red line. O'Doherty, D to D. Chipped ahead, clean regroup there from St. Anthony's. To the middle, shot, glove save, Dufresne.
Dufresne, that's another save we'll keep in mind later in this game. He's given his team a chance. They've been getting dominated the last few minutes. He's made a couple key saves.
So face-off will be to the right of Dufresne here. And I'm sure that KPC bench, they notice how well that Jacob's playing here tonight. They're going to want to get that offense going for him.
Yeah, and all they need is a break just like St. Anthony's got on their first goal.
Centering pass goes off the side of the net and ends up on the stick of Flynn. Flynn touch to the middle. Coyle uses the decoy, takes a shot off the mask, rebound. What a save made by Filer.
Wow, what a great save there.
Put out front. The Friars break it out. Chance here. Haberman on the back check, shooting from the off angle and putting it right into the chest of Dufresne was Bisogno, and the whistle's taken. 4:49 left, second period.
Two back-to-back big saves going to end here. Love to see that.
Face-off won by the Friars. Little forward play. Save made. Still loose. Whistle blown.
And another big save. St. Anthony capitalizes again off of KBC not being aware in that face-off. What a great heads-up play there, too. Winning it forward in a backdoor play. That's what you practice.
Yeah, that was one of our set face-off plays in college. That little push forward there, try to catch him sleeping, slide it back door. Good on Dufresne being awake again, showing off the ability to get post-to-post quickly.
Oh, definitely. Another big save. This game could easily be 5-0 if it wasn't for him.
Yeah, he's been excellent here. Prang chips it in, not past Catizone. Friars get it out one more time. Aspromonte over the blue. Slide through to Schendorf. Can't get it. Backhand, forehand. Cycle to Schendorf. Swivels the hips. Moves it back post. Good stick from Dufresne.
This line's been creating a lot of offense for St. Anthony's. Let's see if KPC makes an adjustment to try and shut them down.
And a good pass from Hudzinski. Lemza redirected it. Ended up in the corner. One of the best chances the Knights have had in the last 5 or 6 minutes, though. Schendorf, inside out. Shot off the stick of Frank. Pops up into the glove. Dufresne takes the whistle. 3:56 left. And while you got a moment, make sure you follow us on social media at LI Sports Network, X, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. Hit that subscribe button on YouTube. And Brandon, please share your social media channel so all the folks at home can follow you and see the great content you have at Between the Pipes.
Yeah, definitely. We have Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok at Between the Pipes with BP. Give us a follow. We post a lot of great stuff that'll hopefully help you guys out.
Puck's down, face off. Still trying to be won by both sides, and it's Salva who comes away with it. Scoops up the rolling biscuit, shoots it, save made. Another big stop there from Filer. Maybe not getting as much shine as Dufresne because he hasn't had as much action, but still having a really solid game here.
Yeah, Filer's done a great job. One of the hardest things as a goalie, too, is when the other goalie's getting all those opportunities to be ready when your number's called, and he's answered the bell a lot of times.
Frank trying to get it out. A lot of pressure being applied. Flynn does so. Salva, backhand, can't find Coyle. Delayed offsides against KPC. Collision in front of the bench. Rushing ahead, one-on-one chance. Azaridi can't get it to the backhand. Holding penalty coming against the Knights.
This is going to be a big power play at the end of the period, too.
And obviously still a lot of hockey left, Brandon, but I think you and I know just from experience, a late power play goal in the second period can sometimes act as a dagger. And KPC, the last thing they want to do is give up that power play goal. It would be the third power play goal that they give up here tonight, and it certainly could really just put a full-blown monsoon in the direction of the Friars in terms of how much momentum they would have.
Yeah, definitely. I think if you're KPC, you're trying to build off of something, and a kill to end the period would be nothing but spectacular for them to gain some momentum after we see another cross-ice pass. That's what St. Anthony looks like to do. Let's see if KPC makes an adjustment, trying to get a guy in the middle, maybe a diamond, of being able to take away that cross seam, because that makes it very hard save for Jacob to come across.
Yeah, without that shot, without that block from first right there, might have been a 3-0 game just 9 seconds into the power play. So we'll see how KPC attacks this kill. Terry rolls to the middle, left flank. Through the seam, they score! Aspromonte on the centering pass, hit a body, and beats Dufresne. 3 power play goals for the Friars.
Yeah, and you just see another play going cross seam. I can't tell if it hit somebody or not. Looks by Jacob's reaction that it must have hit something in front. But a great play, and St. Anthony's just really capitalizing like we talked on earlier in the show. Penalties are key here, and St. Anthony's is making them pay. That's what you want to do, is take that punch and just score on the scoreboard, and that's what St. Anthony's been doing.
Yeah, it looked like that one went off the skate of Nicholas Sattler, the defenseman in front of the net there. And that's sometimes what's unfortunate. You try to sacrifice your body and get in the way, and that puck sometimes just takes that unlucky bounce.
Yeah, definitely. And like we said earlier, it's only a matter of time before these bounces keep going in. You can't give a team like St. Anthony's this many power plays and chances and expect them not to score.
No, Schendorf in wide, one hands one to the front. Nobody home, kept in momentarily. Kenley forces it out. Lemza collects it at the blue line. Cuts to the middle, shoots, puts it wide, trying to go low blocker. First holds it in. Chance, touched back to Prang. Prang out front off a body. Was stuck in the blue paint before it was cleared away by Budakavoli. Good stick lift from Prang, slows up the Friars' rush. Chipped into the far corner. Lemza O'Doherty battling. O'Doherty kicks it ahead. Poked back to Lemza. Lemza, wraparound try, doesn't go. Rebound, they score! Ronnie Kemley puts the Knights on the board with 1:42 to go in the second period.
What a great play there. KPC buzzing after the goal. A great wraparound and then finding the soft ice in the middle of the ice. Tough save for Filer there and a great shot there.
Like you said, Kemley doing a good job finding the soft part of the ice right in the slot. Puck popped right to the tape, and again, no stick handle, puts it right back at the goal. And that's a big one for KPC. Comes just a minute, just 59 seconds after the James Aspromonte power play goal. And we got a 3-1 game. Certainly puts life back into the KPC crowd and the KPC bench.
Yeah, I think if you're KPC, you couldn't ask for a better response.
Friars won the faceoff and dumped it in and hit the boards, and Dufresne was forced to cover it. More pushing and shoving. Minute and a half left.
I think the big adjustment KPC needs to make here is staying out of the box. They've proven that they can take it to St. Anthony's when it's a 5-on-5 game.
Left dot. Battle at the dot. Shot comes through from Busa. Save made, covered up. Another whistle there.
St. Anthony's has done a great job, especially with the offensive faceoffs. They've been dominating.
Yeah, key part of the game that's often overlooked is success in the faceoff circle, and having some centermen that are able to win draws consistently is so important for a team.
Definitely. I mean, that's 3 faceoffs in a row. Just a bad break of St. Anthony's off that faceoff of them dominating the draw.
Flynn gets the red line and dumps it in. Cormac Terry there. Wheels around the net. Terry has some space, moves it out wide, goes off the skate of Busa. And collected one more time. Terry dumps it in deep. 1 minute to go here, middle frame. St. A's 3, KPC 1. Travis Quigley, Brandon Perrone here on the LI Sports Network.
Yeah, and if you're St. Anthony's here, you just want to get this period over with. Go into the next period 3-1. Nice, smart plays, put pucks deep.
Sorrell trying to carry wide. Haberman stops him up. Eventually put on goal. Dufresne steers it to the boards. Shot deflected. Sorrell with it. 35 seconds remain. Nice toe drag out of the corner, and Sorrell snipes. 4-1 Friars.
What an individual effort by Sorrell there. Beats his man going through the legs, and then from here, just an absolute snipe. What a great play to end the period, and just individual effort. That's what you like to see.
And that one definitely going to be in contention for last night's best. That was a beauty from Zach Sorrell. Back to center ice, 32 seconds to go. That's 3 goals in the last 2 minutes and 10 seconds. 2 for St. Anthony's, 1 for KPC. Friars up 4-1. And like you said, St. Anthony's don't do anything too risky and potentially give up a goal for the Knights. They come right back down the ice and add to their tally, make it a 3-goal game.
Yeah, perfect. I'm curious to see how we see this face-off. St. Anthony's has been very effective, especially on this right dot right in front of us in the offensive zone. They've done a great job with a couple plays here, so let's see if they take advantage again.
That one, Sorrell unassisted.
And another good opportunity off the faceoffs for St. Anthony's. They've been dominating in the draws.
O'Doherty keeps it in, shoots, deflected into the corner. 5 seconds left. Friars might get one more chance. Played up to DeSaro. who just pokes it out of the zone, and that does it for the second period. Big one for St. Anthony's. They score 4 goals, and they take a 4-1 lead into the third period.
I think if you're St. Anthony's, the last thing you want to do is be taking penalties and get into all this mix after the whistle.
Yeah, important here for both sides, speaking to their benches, both coaching staffs, calming their teams down, keeping them in the moment of the game, and ensuring that they're not involving themselves in that extra stuff, especially for the Knights. You don't want to continue to go to the box and allow the Friars more power play chances where they've just been so lethal. While we have a moment here during this intermission, we'll take the time and we'll announce, you know, some of the stuff we're going to be doing with Brandon here on the LI Sports Network. You know, a lot of stuff on social media. We mentioned our social media handles, the LI Sports Network, yours, Between the Pipes with BP. And, you know, what we're going to be doing is taking a lot of our clips from last night's best, a lot of the highlights we collect throughout the week across all divisions, developmental, freshman, JV, varsity. We're going to be compiling those together. We're going to have the Between the Pipes, plays of the week, saves of the week, really giving you skaters and goalies some shine. We're going to have Brandon breaking down some plays, giving his feedback, and providing that coaching skill, that coaching ability to help, of course, give advice and help you guys take your game to the next level. And it's something that I know I'm personally excited about, and I know you're super excited about too, Brandon.
Yeah, definitely. It's going to be great. I think for the kids, they deserve all the recognition. And being able to have that where they can look forward to, say, once a week with their plays of the week, and, you know, be able to see their hard work pay off with a cool clip, I think it's just teaching them to be pros and have that going for them when they can look forward to it.
Yeah, and I mean, it's something, you know, that I think you and I both experienced playing in juniors, playing in college. You know, it's done at those levels, and, you know, I'm sure both of us, when you get that award, it feels great. You love being able to show your family and friends, and the sense of pride you get being able to take home one of those awards. So it's something exciting that we're going to be starting up next week, and we hope that you guys are super excited about it too as we're back underway in the third period. We get an icing call here, so again, check out our social media channels. Follow us at the LI Sports Network. And Brandon, again, your social media channels.
Yep, it's Between the Pipes with BP on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook.
And we're going to be pumping that content out for you every single week.
I think we got some good baits for the first top 5 plays from tonight. We got a lot of nice saves, a lot of nice goals.
Yeah, a lot of action, and of course, not just games going on this north side. We got 3 games going on the south side too tonight, so plenty of options that we'll have throughout the night, throughout the week. Of course, games being played almost every single night here in the Suffolk County League. 2-on-1 for the Friars. Diving to make the play was Rocca, but it was broken up. Minute gone here in the final period. Prang loses it. Schendorf trying to go outside in and back out. Stopping it up was Sattler with the skate.
That looked like a little throwback to Travis Quigley going in and out there.
Maybe 10 years ago I could move like that. I don't know anymore. You know, I think I have an old clip buried somewhere. We'll have to find it and get it out maybe on the socials so people could see what we used to do back in the day. But I want to say I have a clip when we were on the Royals, and it's you. Brandon, one of the best puck-handling goalies I've ever seen, sends a pass to me from the crease to the far blue, and somehow I walk in and score. And it's a goal that sticks with me to this day because I don't think I've ever received a pass from a goalie that far up the ice.
Yeah, no, I think I have it. I could pull it up later. That was one of the nicer goals, and you did the in and out move, and I remember you celebrated, you pointed down at me. So, yeah, we still got it sometimes.
So, yeah, we still got it. You know, we were probably, 16, 17 back then?
Yeah, and that was the highlight. See, no one was making our plays of the week, so we had to just maybe think about it.
Yeah, that was when, back in the day, you had to post your own highlights on Instagram.
Yeah, exactly.
You didn't have great companies like the LI Sports Network doing it for you.
Definitely.
To the right of Dufresne here, 13:32 to play. Friars up 4-1. Knights win the draw. Ledzinski wheels the net off the boards, out of reach for Salva, but the Friars turn it back over. Flynn puts it into the zone. Filer out to stop it, but Coyle gets there quickly. Centered out front, doesn't find Flynn, but Ledzinski from the blue line puts it into the opposite corner. Not held in. Schendorf 2-on-1. Schendorf shoots, save made, rebound, puck loose. Out front one more time, and they score! Anthony Scorsha, 5-1 Friars.
Yeah, we see this play start in the neutral zone, and then a just good battle by St. Anthony swarming. You see two KPC guys, you'd love to see them pick up a stick, but find the soft area again. We see another goal just right in the middle, finding that soft area, and a great goal.
And Schendorf has been significantly involved in this game. Saw the nice play there, the backhand pass from behind the net, finding Scorsha, who made no mistake there.
Yeah, and a great shot by Scorfer there too.
5-1. Knights back the other way. Justinik, drop pass, gets it back, shoots, save made Filer.
KPC looking to answer quick again.
And down by 4, still plenty of time left. We've seen 4 goals scored in less time than 12 minutes and 44 seconds, but they're certainly going to need one soon, like we said, to get some momentum for themselves and give themselves some belief. From the face-off win, off the blocker and down, covered up again by Filer. One more time to the right of Filer. Ciafrone loses the draw but gets through quickly. Passes one through the crease that Angelo has to slide down to keep in the zone. Comes to Angelo one more time. Shoots, goes through the legs of Ciafrone. Justinik there to the point. Held in. Deflected by Ciafrone. Goes wide. Cormack Terry splits a couple of Knights. Gets it out of his end. It's Busa protecting the puck, trying to pass it back. Zor broken up by Jack Frank. Justinik takes a hit. DeSaro collects it. DeSaro to Frank. Frank to Justinik. Nice regroup there from KPC. It's chipped in by Justinik. Ciafrone stops it up. Takes the shot. Gloved by Filer.
Great save. A little sneaky of how good of a save that was with the net front presence in front and a fake tip.
Got to be one of the toughest things is when you have that moving screen as well in front of you, as the players just passing by. Might be in situations harder than that stationary screen.
Oh yeah, 100%. And Filer did a great job of making it look simple.
Backhand out front, they score! Big goal for the Knights. Jack Salva at a crucial point, 11:43, makes it 5-2.
And KPC does what St. Anthony's did to them before, and a great play out in front. A lot of these teams offensively are catching them off guard, so it's been very important to be aware on defense, and KPC takes advantage with a nice play of their own on the offensive faceoff. That right dot, a lot of opportunities happening from that right dot by us.
Good stuff right there. Jesse Lemza with that spin around pass. And Salva puts it home. 5-2 the score. Back on the attack. Shot, pad save, but Kemley scoops it up. Kemley to the point. Sattler, wrist shot, save made, puck still loose. Both sides poking at it. Friars get it away, and now out.
This is the best we've seen KPC look. They're really buzzing off of pressure right now.
Sattler tries to spin it up the near side. Taken to the ice. Penalty called, and I believe it's going against the Friars.
A big turning point in the game right now.
And that's something you don't want if you're St. Anthony's, to start to mount some frustration. Don't want to allow the Knights a chance to climb back into this. One goal here on the power play makes it 5-3, and I mean, we've been hearing this since we were 4 years old. 2-goal lead's the worst lead in hockey.
Oh, definitely. Right, you just have that. If you're St. Anthony's, you have that doubt creep in if KPC gets one here.
using the glass. Salva keeps it in the zone. Nice pressure, poked ahead, breakaway generated, shoots, save made, stopped on the goal line. Whistle blown, no goal. Dufresne, big save there. We got the replay for you.
Yeah, and a great save. Stays with him and closes the wickets last second. Doesn't give up on that play, keeping it out in front of him.
Yeah, and you saw there, cameraman Ryan Brannigan getting the zoom in. Puck did not cross the goal line. Dufresne holding it out.
Dufresne gives his team life, especially on the power play there. What a big save.
So to the right of Dufresne, Friars have the offensive zone face-off on the penalty kill. Stretch pass is picked off by Terry. Poked ahead and dumped in by Azaridi. Lemza moves it across. And now carrying it is First. Ryan First over the blue line. Drops it. It's picked off though. Plays the body. Penalty coming on First. Wrong side of the numbers. First headed to the box. And now we got 4-on-4 hockey for the next 1:15.
We'll see if this will only be 2 minutes.
Yeah, it looks like First is getting a 2-minute minor and a 10-minute misconduct. We'll see what the official call is. On 4 hockey, shot from the point, off target. DeSaro collects it and skates it out of the zone, but back pressure from Leon wins it back for St. A's. O'Doherty enters, stops up, tries to make a move around Coyle.
Nice move.
Yeah, good skating there from Hladzinski.
Great back check.
Yeah, didn't feel the back pressure. DeSaro kind of just slowed himself down in the neutral zone a little bit there. 30 seconds left in 4-on-4. In the skates of up the half wall, breaking it out, 4-on-4. Across to Hladzinski. Enters. Tries to make a move, passes it off the net to himself. Loses it. Off a shin pad, then swiped into the corner. Out of the box. One's blocked. Dropping the stick and covering it is Dufresne.
Great awareness by Dufresne there to drop his stick so he could get his blocker on there, and a much-needed whistle from his team.
And that's something I think you've seen in more recent time, Brandon. Goalies using that method where they can't get over there with the glove, so they drop the stick and cover it up with the blocker. Works all in the same way.
Yeah, definitely.
Just a little bit unconventional, something that I think we've seen in more recent years goaltenders start to do more often.
Yeah, Stanley Cup champion Bobrovsky's been a big advocate of being able to do that, and Vasilevsky, a lot of the Russian goaltenders.
And I can remember, the first one I remember doing is Lundqvist.
Yeah.
You know, not a ton, but when necessary, absolutely, as we got a delayed penalty coming once again. Slashing call going against the man in front, Michael Catazone. So again, we go back to 4-on-4 hockey. But yeah, first one I remember doing that was Lundqvist, when he would get all acrobatic, lose the stick, and then, you know, cover it up with the blocker. But like you said, Bobrovsky certainly, you know, I think it's the European style. They kind of brought it over, and now we're adopting it a little bit more.
Yeah, definitely.
And you can say it's, you know, I mean, the USA Hockey goalie development program has been excellent. When you look at some of the best goalies in the league, it's American netminders.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I was actually talking with one of my friends the other day about, for the Russians, like, who are they going to pick? They got to choose between Shesterkin, Vasilevsky, and Sorokin. A lot of great talent in the NHL these days.
Yeah.
The goaltenders.
O'Doherty on the rush, one-on-one. Frank doing a great job separating them, but O'Doherty wins it back. Power play now for the Knights.
And this game is far from over.
Definitely. Hurts for the Knights not having Ryan First for the rest of it. He's in the box for the 2 and the 10. Chance for St. Anthony's. short-handed. Azaridi is just going to play it all the way back. Terry has it, uses the glass, dumps it in.
Smart play by St. Anthony's there, really killing the clock.
Yeah, great penalty kill so far for the Friars. Frank in there, Haberman trying to poke it free. Now it's out with Ronnie Kemley. 7:45 to go, 1:05 left on the power play. Kemley over the blue. Siza broken up, nice play from Cormac Terry, getting the stick in the way. Chladzinski hard around the wall, Lemza, skate to stick. Leading the rush, Jesse Lemza. Broken up, nice hit there from Cevallos. Dumped in, 30 seconds left on the Knights power play. Flynn picks it up. Touch to the middle, Kemley scoops it. Swiped away once more, Friars killing more time off the clock. Delayed offsides, but just 10 seconds left. Blown a tire is Salva, and that's gonna allow Aspromonte to come in and get the puck.
An almost flawless penalty kill by St. Anthony's.
Yeah, great execution from the Killers on the ice. Schendorf collects, moves it right side. O'Doherty into the zone. 6:28 to go. Spinning pass broken up by Chladzinski. Into the corner. Chladzinski pins up against the boards. I believe that's Aspromonte. Aspromonte off the wall, gets it back. No shot, puts it in the corner. Chladzinski north. Flynn carrying. Being closed off, trying to use the size to protect the puck. Rubbed into the boards. Lemza wins the battle, takes the shot. Filer showing off that glove hand.
Yeah, another great save. We'll see if KPC could get something going offensively on this faceoff. That on this right side, we've seen a lot of great chances.
And 5:49 to go. Again, still time for the Knights to come back. Got to continue to mount these offensive chances. Prang can't get the shot off. Nice stick lift from Leon. Pardon me, that was Cicino making the stick lift. 2-on-1. Pass back door, doesn't find Cicino. Coyle takes a check from Rocca. Rocca rims it around to the point. Terry walks, changes the angle, no shot, puts it in the corner. Coyle off the glass, 5:20 remaining. From the corner, a shot goes through the crease. Justinik picks it up. Leaves it for Prang. Prang takes a hit. He's able to poke it deep. Final 5 here on the North Rink. Leon takes a hit from Sattler, but we got a penalty coming up. And interference against Nicholas Sattler.
Interesting to see how aggressive KPC will get on this penalty kill.
Yeah, not what you need. Headed to the box with 4:55 left, down by 3. Certainly, I'm sure we're going to see the Knights taking some chances here. Can't get through this 2 minutes without at least trying to take 1 or 2 if you get possession of the puck.
Oh, definitely.
Terry at the point.
We'll see if St. Anthony's uses that same look of going down low for that cross-seam play.
Carrasco gave it to Sorrell, back to Carrasco. Carrasco up top. Moves it to Catallo. Catallo rolling. Carrasco with it now. Near side with Sorrell. Set up in a 2-3, rolling into the umbrella. Terry out front. Gets to the point, move to Sorrell, left side. Sorrell tries to dangle through the middle, broken up. Comes back to the Friars and drive into the net. Unable to get the shot off Catallo. Terry rolling low. Gets slashed, stick breaks, penalty coming. snapped like a twig, broke right in half. Easy call for the official to make. And I think DeSaro picked up an additional 10 because he is being escorted off the ice.
Story of the night for KPC is just penalties.
Scorekeeper holding up play for a moment here. Just want to make sure everything's correct. Knights need a player to serve the penalty. Going to DeSaro. So we got 5-on-3 for 1:07. Friars win the draw and can really just hold the puck here and kill the rest of the clock, Brandon.
Yeah, definitely. St. Anthony's is in the driver's seat.
O'Doherty to Schendorf. Nice puck movement here. O'Doherty lets one fly, just missed that top corner. Schendorf and O'Doherty up top. O'Doherty moves it low, spinning, shooting, rebound, whacking at it. Glove comes off. We get a whistle.
You can see how well Dufresne moves here with a lot of big saves. Move it side to side with this great puck movement by St. Anthony's.
Very athletic. He's doing a good job tracking the puck tonight. Scoreline certainly doesn't reflect how well Jacob Dufresne has played.
Yeah, a lot of big saves. I will say, though, in college, they don't blow the whistle for you when your glove comes off as a goalie.
Yeah, they say play on.
I've had to play with my hand behind my back.
Through the seam to O'Doherty. Evaluates, moves it low. Azaridi to O'Doherty. Back for Azaridi. Walks to the net. O'Doherty, wrist shot. Saved by Dufresne. 19 seconds left on the 5-on-3.
If you're St. Anthony's, you got to get pucks to the net there, but you got to get people in front. If Dufresne's able to see that, he's going to make that save all day. Got to go for that backdoor look or get pucks and bodies in front of him.
Yeah, I mean, prime example, you look at the 5 goals St. Anthony's have scored. I don't think any one of them has been on a clean shot. They've all been on backdoor plays, rebounds or deflections off bodies, yeah. Across, another save by Dufresne. Second save made. Put off the glass behind the net. Azaridi walks. Tries to drop it for Schendorf. We're moving into 5-on-4 hockey now. Sattler out of the box for the Knights. Shot from the point, deflected, intercepted by Haberman. Can't get it out of the zone. Salva blows a tire. Schendorf behind, out front quickly. And another nice save made.
KPC's got a battle for Dufresne after this performance he's put on.
Schendorf shoots, Dufresne swallows it up.
Putting on a clinic on this 5-on-3 and now the 5-on-4. A lot of big saves.
And that Friars crowd singing Sweet Caroline with 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go. I feel like I'm at the 7th inning stretch of a Mets game.
Hopefully the Mets can make the playoffs.
It's looking like they're gonna. They're having a good push right now.
Oh, yeah.
It's an exciting time right now in New York.
Yeah, best
Baseball
time of the
playoffs. NFL's going on. NHL about to start. Shot from the point, save there.
Can't ask for a better time as a sports fan.
No, not at all. Nice stick lift from Coyle. He's able to send it 200 feet. That should just about do it for the rest of this power play. Salva on the forecheck, wins the battle, drives the net, is knocked off the puck by Terry. St. Anthony's fans not happy with Salva crashing into Filer there. 1:53 remaining. Backhand feed, centering, shot from Rocca, turned aside once again. Carrasco takes a hit from Haberman. Rocca's pass to the point is picked off by Kemley. If they hurry, it's a 3-on-2. Kemley tries to make the dangle move around Terry, takes a hit, still gets the pass off, and Salva's shot is broken up by Catazone. Friars the other way. Carrasco dumps it in. Wholesale change. Carrasco's last one off. Frank can't get it out on the first try. Second try is picked up by Lemza. Jesse Lemza stops behind the net. Long stretch pass looking for Kemley. He's going to go all the way down for an icing. And we're into the final minute of play here in regulation. 58 seconds to go. And looks like the Friars, Brandon, are going to move to 2-0 early on in this season.
Yeah, definitely a great game all around by St. Anthony's. Great goaltending from both sides, but I think St. Anthony's didn't take the bait with the penalties and overall played a better game. And
when it comes down to it, if this score holds at 5-2, as we see another Knights skater being escorted to the dressing room, if it comes down to it, you see 5-2. If this result holds, the difference is going to be those 3 power play goals for St. Anthony's.
Yeah, we touched on it early. Penalties were going to be a deciding factor, and KPC fell for it.
Just a couple head nods from, I think we have another Knights player that's getting a 10-minute misconduct here. Friars, skaters banging on the bench.
And if you're both teams, you want to finish with class here. Nothing stupid at the end.
No, you want to get through this. This is a long season. They're going to play each other again later on in the year, so I'm sure that game is going to be even more intense than this one has been.
Oh, definitely. The best talk you could have is on the scoreboard.
Certainly. Lemza into the Friars zone, takes a shot off of O'Doherty's stick, which made it lose some steam. 49 seconds left. And don't forget, everyone at home, 480 Suffolk County High School Hockey League games this season, all right here on the LI Sports Network. And you're going to be able to catch a lot of great content both on the LI Sports Network page and on Between the Pipes with BP. You know, a great partnership here between the LI Sports Network and Brandon Perone of Between the Pipes Hockey. Going to have a lot of great content coming out this season.
Yeah, I couldn't be more excited to partner, and just the growth of the game is what it's all about. And I think you guys do a great job of portraying and giving these athletes a chance to perform at the highest level, and I think that's what I want to do too. So it's going to be a great mutual respect and make these kids live out their dreams.
Yeah, absolutely. And we got more penalties coming to both sides. Lodzinski just went to the box for the Knights. I think at this point the officials too, Brandon, are just like, let's drop the puck and let's get this clock rolling.
Yeah, and the security guards are thinking that too.
Yeah. Spin around shot from Schendorf is saved, covered up.
As a goalie here, if you're Dufresne, you're just wanting to have this game end. He's worked too hard for his team to give up on him now with all these penalties.
.21 seconds to go. Justinek comes through on the faceoff and scoops it up. Passes across to Prang. Catazone plays the body. Terry then on Justinek with a hit. 5 seconds to go. It's picked up and a breakaway in the final second. Shot from Aspromonte, and that does it. Horn goes. Friars win this one. Final score 5-2 over the Kings Park Commack Knights. Big win for St. A's, moving to 2-0 on the season. KPC fall to 1-1. Long season ahead, but you can see, Brandon, this Friars crowd is fired up.
Yeah, definitely, and I think they deserve it. The way they played tonight and kept their cool heads, this is what you play for.
So that's going to do it for our coverage here on the LI Sports Network of the St. Anthony's Friars and Kings Park Commack Knights. 5-2 the final score. Don't go anywhere. Switch over to the next stream. We got the Northport Huntington Tigers taking on the West Islip Lions. again one more time. Brandon, want to hit them with the social medias?
Yeah, follow us at Between the Pipes with BP on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. Thank you guys for having me. It was a pleasure.
Yep, and LI Sports Network, Instagram, X, Facebook, TikTok, and subscribe on YouTube. Don't miss a second of the content. Great collaboration coming between LISN and Between the Pipes Hockey. Thank you so much for tuning in on behalf of Brandon Perrone, Ryan Brannigan, and Wally Mitchell. My name's Travis Quigley. Thank you so much for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your night, and we'll see you here next time.